morning students. Today we are going to start the last chapter, Biogeochemical Cycles. Again we started our online classes due to COVID-19, due to spreading of COVID-19. So here we are going to learn the topic. In this topic we are going to learn about some cycles. What are that cycles? Water cycle, nitrogen cycle, and carbon cycle, oxygen cycle. These are going to learn. We are going to learn these topics. So in this first we have the topic biogeochemical cycles. What are these biogeochemical cycles? Bio, as the name, they are called as biocycle. Geocycle means geological cycle, biological cycle, geological cycle, and chemical cycle. So there is interaction in between them. The human beings are destroying this interaction. So at least we have to conserve the nature, whatever we have provided. So that we are our duty. So today we are going to start the topic water cycle. Already you had learned this water cycle topic in 6th class. Again, I think in 7th class also it is somewhat repeated, but now about the cycle it is given. So already you know that how the water cycle it is. How it is? It contains first of all the water forms. What are the water forms? Gaseous form, then liquid form, then solid form. So here the gaseous form is water vapor, next the liquid form is water, next the solid form is ice. So here in the atmosphere, first of all the water from the wells and here rivers, seas and oceans evaporate and form clouds. So in the rainy season, due to the cool wind, the clouds melt down and they that means they into the condensation process the rain occur. So this is called now precipitation. Next again here evaporation taking place, then precipitation. Next again infiltration taking place in the ground. The water infiltration. Then again transpiration through plants. That already we had learned that how the plant takes the water. How much the plant takes in water. From that it will take only 1%. Remaining 99% is evaporated through transpiration. So that through evaporation, the clouds may form. And again after condensation of clouds, we observe rainfall. So then it will precipitate. Then again infiltration also taking place. So this is what here the water cycle. You can see in the textbook the picture also given in the page number 171. Next here this is very simple, no? So that's why already you know. So now the new one, now we are going to learn that nitrogen cycle, new one. So what is this nitrogen cycle? You know that atmosphere contains how much percentage of nitrogen? 78% of nitrogen is there in the air. How much? 78% of nitrogen is there. But can we use that one? Can plants use that one? No. So they need solid form of nitrogen. So for this some bacteria, you know that biofertilizers are there. So here what are these? The biofertilizers convert the gaseous form of nitrogen into the solid forms. So what are the solid forms? Ammonia, nitrates and nitrites. So they fix in the soil. So the nitrate forms then dissolve in water and they are absorbed by the roots of the plants. Then they again transfer into the form of proteins in the body of the plant. So let us see the topic here now. First and animal dead parts or animal feces, these are also spoiled. So with the denitrification bacteria. So here what will happen? The soil nitrogen again convert into the atmospheric nitrogen. So here this is what the denitrification bacteria. So with the denitrification bacteria, soil nitrogen convert into again atmospheric nitrogen. Again next here one more thing is here the consumers. Here what are the consumers? The organisms which depend upon other organisms for their food, especially animals and all the animals depend upon plants only, either directly or indirectly. So they are all consumers. So here the plants are the herbivores. They again what goes on here? The soil nitrogen they absorb. Plants absorb soil nitrogen and they produce the proteins and vitamins. So then the plants again after death they again otherwise again they are consumed by the other consumers, animals. Then again after death with this detritivorous bacteria they convert the dead bodies into ammonia and methane gases. So then what will happen? That may fix in the soil and some may mix in the atmosphere. So that is called detritivorous bacteria. Now it is also one cycle. Next, clays, rocks and sediments also contain some form of nitrogen. This is what? Nitrogen cycle. What is this? Nitrogen cycle. So here once more let us see. Atmospheric nitrogen convert into what? Here with the help of nitrification bacteria they fix in the soil in the form of nitrogen and nitrates and nitrates. Then again this through the thunder light also the atmospheric nitrogen reaches the soil and this soil nitrogen is utilized by the plants and again they produce fruits. Then they are consumed by the consumers. They are taken by the consumers. Then again after death these are again with the detritivorous bacteria they again reaches the soil nitrogen. Next again here consumers again clays and rocks and sediments also contain nitrogen. Understanding now? So what is here now? This is the nitrogen cycle. Again one more here it is there. Nitrates convert into again ammonia with the help of denitrifying bacteria. Understand? So here nitrates means NO3 convert into ammonia by denitrifying bacteria. Next ammonia convert into nitrite. So nitrosomonas bacteria with the help of nitrosomonas bacteria ammonia convert into nitrite. Then again nitrate converted into nitrate with the help of nitrobacter. So again this form of nitrates and ammonia are absorbed by the plants and again they produce fruits, they grow. Then that is the food materials for all consumers. So that's why we say the plants are universal food providers. This is what? Which cycle? Nitrogen cycle. So in this nitrogen cycle the steps are there. So first one is what? Nitrogen fixation. Now we studied only nitrogen fixation. First step is nitrogen fixation. So nitrogen fixation is finished. Nitrogen fixation. So now first step finished. Next one is what? Assimilation. Next one is assimilation. Next one is assimilation. So what is this assimilation? What is this assimilation? Let us see. So here nitrogen compounds here the ammonia, nitrites are produced. No, these are utilized by the plants and they produce what? They produce proteins in the form of fruits and vegetables. So this is called assimilation. Next one is what? Again ammonification. Next one is ammonification. What is this ammonification? So in this ammonification process, the production of ammonia from compounds is called as what? Assimilation, sorry, ammonification. What it is called? Ammonification. So after this consuming this fruits and vegetables, the human beings and other animals consume this one. So then after death, this again convert as soil nitrogen. So again after that they broken down, the food materials are digested in the stomach, and again that may goes as feces also. So these feces and these dead body parts, that animal and plant parts all convert into again nitrogenous compounds in the soil. They again mix in the soil. So by decomposition. So this is called what? Ammonification. Next one, last, denitrification. Next process is called what? Denitrification. What is this denitrification? What is this denitrification? This is nothing but here the denitrification bacteria is there. So that is called denitrification bacteria. So this denitrification bacteria convert both here soil nitrogen into the form of atmospheric nitrogen. So here the nitrogen makes it way back. The nitrogen makes its way back into the atmosphere is called as denitrification. So solid nitrates and nitrites and they convert into nitrogen. So this is called denitrification. Understood now? So this is the topic of what? Here nitrogen cycle. So here unfortunately the humans are interfering in the natural these cycles. Natural nitrogen cycle and the water cycle, carbon cycle and oxygen cycle. So the human beings are interfering unfortunately into the cycles, and they are disturbing, and more usage of pesticides, more usage of fertilizers is damaging the nitrogen cycle in the atmosphere. So that you have to understand, and again you have to at least try to reduce usage of the what artificial or we say chemical fertilizers. We have to reduce inorganic fertilizers. We have to reduce usage of inorganic fertilizers. We have to reduce. Understood? So this is the topic. So next topic is here now the photosynthesis and the carbon cycle. Photosynthesis and carbon cycle. So in next video we learn about the photosynthesis and carbon cycle, and the next one is again ozone. So that is nothing but oxygen cycle, and we are going to learn about the greenhouse effect and global warming, last topic. So until you have to once read the topic, so whatever you have given, the water cycle is very easy, but once read, so this is very important. What is the nitrogen cycle? You have to learn about some topic here.